Well, greetings everyone. I decided to change the subject and talk about sports, NFL, since I've been doing this for a while. As in case you haven't noticed from some of my sketches, I've been borrowing some comedy from Frank Caliendo, and, well, I figured I may as well just hop on board and make some football picks of my own. I am on Frank's Picks on NFLFox.com. My username is Captain32. And right now I am at 22 points. What's amazing about that is I'm ahead of Frank Caliendo. I'm also ahead of Jimmy Johnson, who was last year's winner, and I'm ahead of Cletus. And I'm only 1 point behind Howie, and of course Terry and Michael have the lead. So, since I'm a little bit more confident with my picks, I went 4-0 2 weeks ago. However, I had a horrible week last week. I went 1-7, and that's including some games I actually bet on. Well, actually I went 3-5. Two of the games actually actually got the point spread right. So I'm going to pick 2 college games. I'm going to pick 4 NFL games, if you don't mind. Just for fun, just some picks. Okay, first of all, the big game of the weekend the locals are all talking about. Here we go. This is it for the championship, the Mountain West Conference, and the big chance for us to get to the BCS conference game. Boise State versus TCU, or should I say TCU at Boise State at home. Oh wow, it's like all the stars have aligned for this moment. I mean, 3 out of 4 of our games for the rest of the season are at home. Wouldn't you know it, our top rival TCU, which has beaten us before, you know, we got our chance, and it'll be at home. But unlike the rest of them, I'm really nervous about this game. I know that TCU lost to a really easy team earlier this year, but I wouldn't count them out. Right now, BSU is favored by 2 touchdowns and an extra point. They have a 15-point lead. However, I'm going to go for the point spread. I'm going to go ahead and give TCU the point spread. I'm going to give TCU within 15. It's not saying I'm betting against my Broncos. I'm just being very realistic. I don't know what the hell everybody on the radio is thinking. Oh, this game's going to be won by 14. Oh, this game's going to be won by this much. Let's get something straight here. BSU has not been making their point spreads much this year. I know that because I was in Nevada betting on their point spreads, and they didn't make it. So I'm going to give TCU plus 15. Don't mean to bet against my Broncos. I'm just being realistic. Okay, another one. I'm going to pick a really easy college game since everybody won't shut up about this. The Penn State game. Of course, for all the wrong reasons. So, of course, I'm going with Nebraska to win. I don't know what the point spread is. Go ahead and just show whatever it is. They'll take the point spread. I wouldn't be surprised if this game was like 40-3 or 50-0. I mean, Penn State's just, after what's been going on this week, has just been sick. Very big tragedy going on there. I mean, they've lost, what, 2 coaches, 3 coaches? So, yeah, I'm picking Nebraska for this one. You know what? I would probably pick Nebraska anyway. Okay, so those are my college picks. Now on to Frank's picks. Frank's Caliendo's picks. Okay, Worknit. Worknit, are you watching? You're going to love my first pick. Worknit, I'm picking the Saints to beat the Falcons. And trust me, that's a really hard pick for me to make because I actually really like the Falcons. You know, Falcons were my first choice. I did pick them, but as of now, I changed my mind. I've switched it back to the Saints. The Saints have had they're getting pretty tough out there. I think they want to get that home field advantage for the playoffs. They beat the Bucks. The Falcons, I like them, but beating the Colts is no real challenge right now. I mean, they got off a really easy win last week, and the Falcons aren't that good at home. So I'm picking the Saints to beat the Falcons. Here's another really tough one. Very tough picks this week. I'm running the risk of going 0-4, but I'm going to go for a big upset here. I'm picking the New York Giants to beat the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are long overdue for a loss. They're 7-1. It's time for them to come back down to earth here. But here's the thing. The Giants, or should I say the quarterback for the Giants, Eli Manning, he gets no respect. No respect at all. I am so sick of hearing about his brother Peyton. Peyton Manning, Peyton Manning, Peyton Manning, Peyton Manning. Even though he's not playing, even though he's injured, all that's everybody's talking about when it comes to the Colts is Peyton Manning this, Peyton Manning that. Hey! He's got a brother, Eli. No one's talking about Eli. He's doing great. He beat the Patriots last week, which shocked me. Actually, I did pick them for the point spread, but I picked New England to win. I think Eli Manning is doing a tremendous job, and it's a shame. He gets no respect. No respect at all. Hey, Eli, I feel you, man. I feel you. I know how that feels. He gets no respect, so I'm picking the Giants to bring the 49ers back down to earth here. My wild card is for the Buffalo Bills to beat the Dallas Cowboys. Really? That's a pick? Hardly. Well, they said it's an upset. I'll gladly take the points because the Cowboys are terrible this year. And for my official upset, the Detroit Lions to beat the Bears. The Lions destroyed the Bears earlier this year. I expect them to do that again at home. I know the Bears beat the Eagles, but big deal. The Bears, everybody's beating the Eagles this year. Besides, that was on a Monday. It was a road game. The Bears should be tired and rusted out. The Lions will get them. So anyway, that's my week's picks. See how I did. Hopefully I'll do some sketches on this subject too, if you don't mind. Again, my username is not Gokufievel on NFL. What's it called? Sorry, my username on Fox Sports is not Gokufievel. It's Captain32. If you wanna go find me on Frank's Picks. Anyway, this is Gokufievel signing off.